everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about rounding towards the nearest significant figures. Okay, there are a few rules we need to remember. Rule number one is that all non-zero digits are significant. The numbers which are not zero in a number are all significant. They are valued. For example, 231 is having three digits and therefore there are three significant figures. Depending upon the numbers which are not zeros, are all significant and are odd words and are all counted. Rule 2. All the zeros between the two non-zero digits are also significant, no matter where the decimal point is. It doesn't matter wherever the decimal is, all the zeros, if there is any zero or more than one zeros which are placed between a number and between non-zero numbers are all considered as significant. For example, 2.607, it has a zero in between, but still all four values are significant. 3006 has two zeros in between and all four numbers are significant. All the zeros which lie between non-zero numbers are all significant. Rule 3. If the number is less than 1, the zeros on the right side of the decimal but left side of the non-zero number are non-significant. If, for example, if there is a number if there are zeros on the left hand side of a number, then it's considered as non-significant. Alright, if the number is less than 1, okay, and the zeros on the right side of the decimal are there, but left side of the non-zero numbers are non-significant. The left side are non-significant. 0.02 has two zeros on the left hand side and therefore they're non-significant. Here in 0.07893, three digits are significant, that are 789, and 0 are not because they are on the left hand side. Rule 4. The zeros after the last no zero number are non-significant. If there are zeros after, and if the last number is a zero, and if there are zeros after the last number, they're all considered as non-significant. For example, 3000, it has four zeros right after 3, so only 3 will be significant and the rest of the zeros will not be significant. And same goes for the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. 3333 are significant and four significant figures are there, and however all the zeros are not counted. The zeros after the last no zero number are non-significant, they're not significant. Rule 5. The trailing zeros in a number with the decimal points are significant. If there is a decimal point placed before all the zeros that come in a number, then yes, they are considered as significant. For example, here previously, if we talk about the numbers, if there were no decimal points, then they were not significant. Here, if the decimals are placed, then they are significant. Now let's measure a few numbers to clear a few confusions. 2.467, if we round it off here, so 6 will increase to 7 because 7 is greater than 5, and therefore it will become 2.47. 2.33 will remain 2.3 because 3 is less than 5. 2.46, 6 is greater than 5 and therefore 4 will become 5. 3.41 will not increase because 1 is not greater than 5. Okay, 2.465 will become 2.46 because 5 is greater than, obviously, and is equivalent to 5. Okay, 2.735, 5 is greater than or equivalent to 5, obviously, so 3 will become 4. It will become 2.4 here and 3.8 here. Alright, now rounding off the uncertain digits. The insignificant digits are dropped from the result. They are replaced by zeros. Example, if you have to round off 23,469 to three significant figures, 23,469 will become 23,470 because 6 is greater than 5 and 9 is also greater than 5. Therefore, 6 will become 7 and 9 will become 0. And later on, if we further want to round it off, then 23,470 will become 23,500 because 7 is greater than 5 and therefore 4 will become 5 and it will become 23,500. Okay, now let's talk about a little bit more about the rules. All non-zero numbers are significant, as you can see here in the picture. All non-zero numbers 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 are all significant. Then we've got rule 2. Zeros between non-zero numbers are also significant. The zeros which are between non-zero numbers are significant, as you can see here in the example. leading zeros are never significant. Leading zeros or ending zeros are never significant. They will never be counted. Zeros at the end of a number, on the end of a number, are significant if there is a decimal, as I told you before. If there is a decimal in between zeros and zeros, then it is considered as significant. Okay, now this one I want you to guess how many significant figures are there in this number.